Hello, I thought I'd make a quick video on how to add links to your articles. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. I have a blog post here. It's a bit lengthy, if you can see the sidebar right here. So sometimes I want to instruct people that they can jump to a certain section. Here's a link. If we click it, look at the sidebar, it takes you all the way down to this section here. Okay, so how do you do this? I'll show you. Keep in mind, I'm using Dawn Shopify 14.0. I have this article. This one's also very lengthy, if you can see the sidebar. So I want to make it convenient for people to jump to sections. So I want to add links. Right now, these aren't clickable. So let's go to the blog post. Here are where I want the links. I need to switch to HTML, basically. If you, like for example, if I want to add, this is the first link. So right click on inspect. This is what's highlighting what I want. I want the title. I want people to jump to the titles. But we can see there's no ID. When you're linking to something on the same page, it needs to have an ID. This is the closest ID I can find. There are no other IDs, but if you hover over this section ID, it's for the whole page. So we need to make another section ID. So jump to the section where you want to direct the user to jump to. And right here, it's an H1 header. So what we're gonna do is inside this header, we're going to create ID. And you can call this anything you want. I'm gonna call it Y contracts are essential. I don't know if you can use spaces. I don't have time to figure that out. So I'm just going to use dashes between these words. Okay, that's the ID. So if I want to call it, I go up here and whatever you want to be clickable, you put it in ahref. So we want all this text to be clickable. We want an underline, a blue underline to encapsulate all of that. So on the outside, we're going to do ahref equals, and then whatever you called the ID, you need to add a hashtag. So hashtag ycontract -r -essential, closing quotations, and then a closing bracket. And then whatever is on the other side of this bracket is going to be linked. And then we need to close out the A like this. So if we save this and do a new instance, might take a while to load it. Yeah, it's not loading yet, so hold on. Give it a moment. Sometimes it takes a while. Okay, that took like a minute. So let's test it. We just loaded into the page. This is I'm scrolling. It's at the top. Click it. It takes me to this section. Let me show you now what this looks like when you inspect it. Now there's an ID there. Before it didn't have an ID. Like this one doesn't have an ID. This one does. So let's do the next section. Common copyright pitfalls. Here we go. So in wherever this is, this was an H1 header. It could be a paragraph. It could be H2, H6, whatever you're doing. Inside of that, put the ID. ID equals quotation marks. Let's call this common copyright pitfalls and quotation marks. And then that's it for that. Each one is closed out somewhere right here. And then we go up here and we open another ahref equals quotation marks hashtag and then the name of our ID, common copyright pitfalls, quotation marks, closing bracket, and then everything after that closing bracket is what's going to be considered the linking text, and then close out the h reference with the opening bracket, backslash a, closing bracket, and then save. And then like last time, this should take like a full minute to process. So if we viewed it right now, oh, look at that. Okay. Click it, takes me to the exact section I wanted to go. Hope you found that informative. Thank you.